Yo, yo, yo. Hey guys, Rowan here, and welcome back to The Outer Worlds 2, where I have mostly been just, farming flaws. We're still missing a lot of flaws. And, we're at over 24 hours played, just farming flaws. So, I'm moving on to stage 2 of my flaw farming plan here. So, what I need to do next...
Company. Must be from that ship on the landing pad.
Okay. I need to go up this way. So, that is my next task here.
This paradigm of yours, or sovereign, or whatever, does it really provide everything you want?
We are provided everything we need, not everything we want.
There's a difference?
You need what you need, but you don't need what you want. I suppose it's a subtle distinction.
Trust me, I need my Auntie's Choice Sprat Crisps. No way you can eat just 100.
Fair enough. So, I'm gonna try to avoid any trouble here. Feel like I'm probably walking straight into trouble.
Gary? For the love of bits, don't get any closer to it. You void-brained idiot. Put down the bottle and stop doing stupid shit. Get away from there.
Quit your worrying. Ain't nothing gonna happen.
Oh! Not good.
Gary! No!
So, I already have it, but we can get
Wait, are your
an
lamps
achievement
busted? Don't go near it.
by doing that. Yeah. Just, instantly vaporized. Again, I already got it, but that's an achievement right there. Okay. Now we are at the minefield.
Slow down. Schultz went where? 6 alive. Schultz!
Okay. I need to go through the conversation with Commander Torres here. I will see you on the flip side of the Outer Worlds 2 side. See you there. And we're back. Okay, let's talk to Commander Torres here.
Anyone got lamps on Schultz? Anyone? Void be damned. Sallying into the wire like that with nary a wish in her pocket? What was she thinking? Did I not make clear our orders to hold the line here regardless of provocation? Should my instructions have been more robust? Perhaps assisted by pictures?
I'm afraid there's more bad news, Commander. She also took Scrabbles, sir.
Would they have done her more good? Seems Calamity has claimed 2 good soldiers today. You there. I don't normally sanction nameless passers-by giving ear to my private discourse.
I'm an agent with Earth Directorate on a mission to infiltrate the Vox station.
That right. Earth Directorate. Not many would claim such affiliation these days. None from Arcadia have the knowledge to lie about it. What's your business at the Vox?
Well, I'm hunting a fugitive of justice who may have left clues there.
Sounds serious. Were it in my power to offer aid, you'd have it. Alas. Whatever your purpose, I feel a contractual obligation to warn you against setting a heel past this base. If you go any further, you go alone and at your own peril. No Antes forces are permitted beyond the forward position upon pain of disemployment and possible litigation. Our orders are to sit and mind the store for as long as need be.
So, regardless of the danger, I still need to get to the Vox. Any advice? Off the record.
Foremost, I'd advise seeking a stealthier means of crossing the bridge. A direct approach is likely to repercuss in a hanging cage and a slow death, courtesy of that there warden. Our initial reconnaissance of the bridge indicated a breach in the western wall that could get you inside, though that was months ago. The intel could be outdated now. Schematics we managed to acquire also list an access tunnel on the eastern wall, but be wary of mines between here and there. The wire is full of unexploded ordnance.
Well, I want to know more about this warden who's guarding the bridge.
Yes, Warden Marilyn Weintrott. She's given us quite the licking while stationed here. Would that I could persuade that marvelous fiend to our side, but alas. She's a woman of stern arbitrament and uncompromising fealties. I doubt reasoning with her will net you any gains, but you don't seem the type easily thrown off either.
Why have you halted your advance? Aren't the AC forces winning?
Though I've cogitated on the matter at some length, I lack answers. Only those breathing the rarefied air of the upper rungs could say for sure.
And here I thought you were someone important. My mistake.
It's clear you are new to the region and therefore not well informed, so I'll pardon your ignorance this once, and do you the service of formally introducing myself. I am Commander Emil Torres, Aggressive Acquisitions. You might know me by my sobriquets: hero of the Second Incursion, liberator of Canid Springs Outpost.
If you're trying to impress me, it's not working.
When the history of the liberation is recorded, avail yourself of a copy. You might learn a few things.
Oh, like how to get one of my own soldiers killed?
Do not mistake me for unfeeling. I rue the bitter cost Schultz paid for her initiative. But such is the risk when defying orders. Holding the forward position may not have been the exciting post she'd hoped for, but I thought I'd impressed upon her its value the last time we spoke. By steadfastly holding the line here, we forestall any retribution the Protectorate would seek to inflict upon Fairfield. And we will continue said watch until orders change.
I heard you mention a Scrabbles earlier. What is that?
I'd thank you to affix some ballast to that name when you speak it. Scrabbles has been integral to this unit's success for years. Outsiders may see him as a toy, but we've bled alongside that stuffed sprat. He's damn near family. Schultz obviously knew the risks and hoped he'd protect her through the minefield. Alas, even Scrabble's power has limits. Still would help morale to get him back, though.
Hold on. Scrabbles is a toy, and yet you think he's been protecting you somehow?
I'll pardon your skepticism given your lack of acquaintance, and say only this. Ask not what Scrabbles achieves for us, but what we can achieve with him.
That's all for now.
Before you depart, a final word. Stay out of the minefield. I won't be the one who answers to Carr when the Protectorate mistake your rootless gallivanting for encroachment.
Alright, so we have quests to go get Scrabbles. We want to do this because Scrabbles gives us a permanent bonus to money. So I'm going to cautiously and carefully, as best I can, navigate the minefield here. Scrabbles here. Now we just need to make it back with Scrabbles. That wasn't so hard.
Isn't Gary anywhere? No, he went off to relieve himself, but I reckon that was a handful of hours ago. You don't think he took it literal, like when we told him to jump in a rift, do you? Even he couldn't be that literal, could he? I mean, it is Gary.
I see you haven't gone and blown yourself up yet.
I think this might belong to you.
I'll be spaced. Scrabbles! And hardly the worse for wear. You've no grasp of what his return means to this unit. Scrabbles was originally a gift from my daughter. He fought with us during the Consolidation War, and has seen this squad through every hard deployment since leaving Tau Ceti. He's also packed with some of the finest grade stimulants this side of legal. Here, for your trouble. Livener like that comes in handy when you're in a pinch.
Awesome! I've always wanted to do drugs.
Seems everyone's scoring big today.
Alright, I'll be off then. Inhaler primers. Primers are special tools that synthesize healing medicine through your inhaler. In your inventory, you can equip and slot primers, changing the effect and potency of your medical inhaler. Be on the lookout for new primers that better fit your playstyle or upgrade the amount of healing you receive. Various perks and equipment also grant you additional inhaler slots, letting you equip more than one primer at a time. This increases the amount of healing you receive at the cost of higher toxicity when you use your inhaler. Alright, so now we have the critical Scrabbles perk. Scrabbles grants you some luck, helping you find some more bits in containers. Plus 5% bits found in containers. That's going to stack up over time quite a bit. So that's why we needed to get that now. Alright. Well, I'm going to split things here, folks. And I'll see you on the flip side of the Outer Worlds 2 side. And we're back. Now that we have Scrabbles, the time for looting has arrived. So we're gonna wander around and try to steal whatever we can here.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
If we can find anything to take here. Now a chewable filter tip, bubblegum slims. Alright, let's... I'm likely to get myself caught and killed there if I'm not careful. Scrap metal. Silenced machine pistol. The anti-ordnance triple burst firing mechanism is twice as fun and 10,000 times as lethal, statistically proven. Very cool. Hi. 0G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Boss Rockets, a deep fried dough wrapped boar sausage on a stick. Launch one into lunch today. Unauthorized use of this terminal is punishable by severe fines and/or imminent termination of employment. To Commander Torres, subject read condition update. I understand your concern for your troopers, Commander, but pestering me for updates on the condition only delays my work. Treatment takes time. Unfairly or not, the bullet of a moment often requires months of repair. I can only operate as quickly as the body can heal, and with respect, I am rather too short-staffed to be stepping away every hour to massage your nerves with empty platitudes. Rest assured, when I have an update, I will share it. Dr. Barnes. Draft. 2 aggressive acquisitions, Officer Carr, subject permission to advance. Babylon. I must once more impress upon you my empathetic opposition to this mystified Circes. Just today, several of my able bodies were injured repelling yet another protectorate sortie. The base is now at 1/3 of its prior manpower. 1/3! Further diminishments are bound to happen the longer we are forced to squat on the enemy's doorstep. You know me, Babylon. I cannot abide idling while the enemy plots. Although my previous petitions have met sound refusal, I hope you'll give this 3rd appeal more consideration. Permit me and my troops to assault the bridge, and I'll deliver the rest of the island to you within a fortnight. This is a guarantee you can take down to yourself. Emil. Doors personal logs. Please select the log you wish to view. Bodies on the bridge. The Protectorate continues to mock us with our dead, leaving them exposed to our sightlines. War is often full of indignities, but seeing my fallen comrades displayed in such a loathsome manner frosts my blood. If only I'd been able to take the bridge when we first invaded like I aimed to. Babylon rained me a good one for pressing my advantage when she'd given strict orders to the contrary. But had I been successful, her tune would have been sweetened, I'm certain of it. It's been months now with no change in perimeter, only a steady deterioration in morale. I plan to petition Carr a 3rd time to let us forge ahead, seize the bridge, and bury our fallen. But at this point, I'm disinclined to hope. Schultz. Well, breaking my fast this morning, First Officer Schultz approached me with a plan to end the barbaric exhibition at the bridge. Perhaps I ought to have disabused her of the notion outright, but I must confess I was curious and let her present her strategy. It surely couldn't be any worse than what we tried during the invasion, utilizing a raft full of explosives to breach the wall. I still maintain this was an excellent idea regardless of the outcome. Rather swiftly, I've recognized my error in having such a relaxed countenance about the matter. Schultz once traversed the minefield during a protectorate shift change and cut the bodies down. I've scarcely been subjected to a more reckless and foolhardy endeavor, and did not mince syllables about it. One might best picture her reaction as akin to a kicked gang pup. I still feel rancid about the entire exchange. After all, I share her frustrations. But best not to let such wild ideas go further than talk. Locked entries. Passcode required. Alright, we can hack this. Get a little bit more speed here. Chosen Man, a Memoir. First draft by Commander Emil Torres. What follows an entirely true account. Chapter ? Why I faced many tribulations in my long, illustrious career. Serving as commander for the forward operating base presented my greatest challenge to date, as I was forced to contend with a supercilious superior whose arbitrary orders made not a lick of sense. Fortunately, such tyrannic supervision did not dissuade me from seeking meaningful engagement with the enemy. The bridge, which heretofore remained unmolested since our initial scrap, fell within an hour once I gave the order to charge. After such a lengthy period of inaction, we caught the enemy unawares, as had, of course, been part and parcel of my grand strategy all along. Chapter continues below in an unedited wall of text that make all but the most avid reader's eyes glaze over. Memoir working titles. Constant Victory, the true story of Emil Torres. Becoming Andy's favorite, a memoir. Better ask forgiveness, the life and legacy of Emil Torres. Choosing the best, it's me, Emil Torres. Alright. It is very dark and hard to see right now.
I heard Torres fought off 50 Raptidons back on Tau Ceti using only a bolter pistol. It's like he came onto the battlefield straight from the serials.
50. Please. In the reports I've read, he fought 73 barehanded, covered in cysty pig juice.
Although I am flattered by the remunerations of my exploits, both are over-exaggerations. 47 was the proper count, and the cysty pig juice was a calculated error on my part.
It's kind of cool that they're having little back and forth conversation here. Spectrum Vodka. You asked for new flavors of vodka. And we heard you. Now available in brown. It is very dark here. Schultz's Sketchpad. This clipboard is filled with rough cartoon sketches of his sprats participating in a variety of non-sprat activities. Piloting a dropship, playing pitch ball, big blocky letters announce. The Adventures of Scrabbles the Sprats in Space. Every space page is signed simply by the artist Schultz. Alright. Who's spotting me? I don't want to steal this stuff. Can everyone stop staring at me? Dang it. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. We'll deal with stealing this stuff later, actually. Alright, does everyone move around? Okay. We got our window. Oh. Okay. My window expired. Okay, I am obviously seen. Okay, got it. All right. All right. It is very dark out. Hold on. Ooh. A little bit better, I guess. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's cigarette lighter. White chocolate yummies. Not actually chocolate or white, are yummy. Okay. Oh, hold on. So that's a container. It didn't proc. Hold on. I gotta be careful. Alright. Because we've got the treasure hunter perk when we check containers here. Ah, dang it. Okay. Yeah, when we check containers, we enroll loot. So that's what I'd like to do. I'd at least like to get a treasure hunter proc as much as possible here. Okay. Okay. Got some treasure hunter option right over here. So what we're gonna do is, I believe this should work. When we look at it, it should be able to whoop. I'm pretty sure this is how it works. That it doesn't spawn the items till we look at it. This might be too. Alright, we're gonna just try this a few times here. Alright. I'd really like Treasure Hunter to do something here. Maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe it's only certain containers. I'm pretty sure they don't spawn items till you look at them, and then it decides if it's treasure hunter or not. But we're doing it. I can't help sneezing. I'm allergic to my own failures here. Alright. Seriously, though? Alright. Just a few more. We're testing. We're testing. This is for science. Science and loot. Alright, I'm beginning to think I was mistaken. Or maybe it's only certain types of containers. Okay. Just... We're trying here. Alright. Plus, I didn't look at the stuff I looted. Okay, smoke them if you got them. Pre-cooked, seasoned, and ready for the unremitting send on the trail of suspect. Spectrum Leavings, your favorite non-alcoholic vodka condensate. Delightful. Mock apple, real mock taste. Little damage there. Okay. Now then? No loot? Really? Game, I am hurt by this betrayal. No loot at all, huh? Seriously, I think there'd be like something. Apparently not. Well, we're gonna keep looking around, hoping I find something cool here. Okay, more mock apples.
I'm simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up. Doing the work of at least 3 lackeys. A full half-dozen automates.
Alright, we're just wandering around basically, and my goal is to steal a bunch and get my next flaw kleptomania. Not seeing a whole lot here. Alright.
Why do you corporate folks do all the hard work instead of letting auto mechanicals do it?
Because we get paid to do it. We need the money so we can buy things.
Oh, okay. Then once you buy the things you want, why do you keep working?
So we can make more money and buy more things. This isn't that complicated.
I mean, fair enough. Okay, we got a treasure hunter proc here. Kleptomania! You just have to have it, doesn't matter what it is, but if it isn't yours, you want it. You occasionally steal things automatically, but anything you've stolen sells for significantly more. This flaw significantly changes the experience while in settlements, not advised for players looking for a relaxing experience in towns. Plus 100% vendor price for stolen items. Crabble juice, it's the crabble you can drink. Alright, we've probably got more containers. So, let's see if we can get the container to load up with some of our treasure hunter items there. Okay, we're gonna try a few. I think this is how it works. That isn't until you actually look at it that it spawns any treasure hunter items. I could be wrong. Trying to prove my theory correct. Okay, let's... Kleptomania is kicking in. See, this is super helpful for looting faster. It's not an annoying flaw at all. Speeds up the acquisition of loot. It might have already rolled what's in there. Okay. 2 more for good measure. No, okay. I was right. Oh, crud. And I looked at the cabinet. All right. Dang it. We got treasure hunter to proc, and then I threw it all away. Okay. Alright. So I am right on how this works. I think we do, like, you know, a few tries each container if possible. Try to min-max the loot as much as reasonably we can. Maybe like 3 more attempts here. See what I get. There may just be certain containers that don't have treasure hunter chance. Okay. Treasure hunter spawns might be... Okay, 2 more just for... Treasure hunter spawns might actually be preset, because items in containers doesn't seem to be super random. From what I'm... Okay. Yeah, we do have to be careful. Kleptomania going now. Okay. Need more lockpick than I currently have. Property of DB Milva Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographic, Commercial Condorati, and President Promotional Material, Personal Logs. Marketing Musings, Note to Self. Genius says all the following ideas may be, they could use some fine-tuning. Outreach programs for the health and happiness of Arcadia. Auntie's Choice sponsored Amateur Tossball League. Capitalism 101, an introduction to Auntie's Choice, and how you can climb the corporate ladder. Slogans for the attention and brand allegiance of Arcadia. Why trust the paradigm when your life could be sublime? Has the Protectorate forsaken you? Fear not, for Auntie knows just what to do. Suitable secondary tiles in honor of your hard-won accomplishments, you dashing devil you. Executive of Eloquence, Administrator of Assimilation, Provider of Panache. Other contemplations. It is true that persuasion has been pushed aside in favor of battles and bloodshed. I hope to law this is not the case. Oh, but my age is catching up with me. I know now that my words fall on deaf ears as if I am but a doddering old fool. I know the eyes of Auntie and indeed of everyone else in town are upon me now. So if I am to show my methods are sound, I must make my move now. I mustn't fail. Few messages. To E. Tinsley, R.E. halted assimilation. To Dr. Ethel Tinsley from Minister D.B. Milva Street, halted assimilation. My dear Miss Tinsley, it is regrettable that you are harboring these thoughts. Given time, you most certainly make yourself useful to Auntie's Choice. If all else fails, simply find a mirror and gaze at your own magnificence, and I am sure the feelings of inadequacy will melt away. It works for me every time. Although should these feelings stem from any lingering Protectorate connections, I may be able to be of use. Do you perchance still possess any yet sane compatriots reluctant to fully give themselves to Auntie? If so, do tell your favorite minister so he might help you help yourself, your friend DB. Survive and thrive with Auntie's Choice. The universe is filled with things that want to kill you. Alright, we gotta be careful now. Klepto could get me into serious shenanigans. Oh. This isn't stealing. Sparkling water, now carbon dioxide free. Boss love, only the best love shall prevail.
supervisor's job better? Make them look bad? You could also cross them off if all else fails.
Alright. We're on the roof.
Nothing's against the law if you don't get caught doing it.
Prestige soda. Yeah, let's put this on. Flywheel. Joint actuator. I do like that there's obviously loot on vertical space here. Energy canister. An unknown biological substance. Did it just move? Oh. Thought for sure I was falling to my death there.
Am I going to need to find a job?
You certainly can't have mine. What kind of skills do you have?
Whatever skills are needed. I'm just a cog in the system and a system of eyes.
Hey, that's pretty catchy. You might have a future in advertising.
Okay, what do we got over here? Alright, let's continue on. See how helpful this is. Alright. We've got fridge over here. Okay, so we got treasure hunter proc. And we'll do a few here. Hey. How does that fridge suddenly have stuff in it? Huh? Didn't I loot the fridge? I'm confused. I'm very confused here. Alright, let's see if either of these get treasure hunted. Yeah, Klepto is going to probably be a little bit problematic, but nothing I can't work around. Alright. Treasure hunter, come on, treasure hunter. Give me treasure, treasure hunter. It's the one ring. The one ring to treasure them all. Alright. Game. We've been over this. I like loot. I am trying to make loot roll in the loot containers. Give me the loot rolls. Alright, like maybe 3-4 more tries here. I really want stuff. Just things and stuff and goodies. Alright, game? Things and stuff and goodies for me. Please. Alright. Wait. 2 more? I can't roll forever. It's possible I looked at it a little bit when looting the other thing. I don't know. Okay, last try, and then we're just taking this stuff. There's gonna be tons of containers throughout the game. Alright. Deep fried sisty bits. Bet you can't eat just one. Mixed cracker assortment. Maybe people eat single types crackers. We don't know, frankly. We don't want to know. Provided at Moss V by Andy's Choice. Emmeline Galloway's personal terminal. 2F Min, subject play stupid games. I began my work here, including taking on my predecessor's overseer role at the greenhouse. Unfortunately, it seems the Fairfield situation is even worse than we feared. That buffoon Caldwell apparently felt receiving our inventory as aerial drops was just too much effort. So he was having the pilots set their asses down at the old Protectorate landing pad, after which he'd move the goods in the middle of the day, apparently expecting that everyone would just ignore their little shenanigans, no matter how much of a ruckus they caused. I considered paying a visit to Caldwell's cell in the old constable's office, so as to ask him why he could possibly be that hull-headed, but there's no answer he'd possibly give that'd justify the risk of our associating in public. Emily, Def Min, subject fully determined to deterministically fail. To be certain, we knew rushing insulted agents into position was risky, but there was so much profit to be made on this damnable moon that we just had to try. Still never in our wildest did we conjure these clods burying themselves in Crabble crap this deep. In addition to the obvious smuggling, they've been run up on dozens of related crimes, including market disruption, unconscionable shrinkage, and anti-monopolistic pricing. Still, at least they're all accounted for. Unfortunately, some of the charges against them seem a mite bit weak. And if they get loose, I'll have twice the work getting this operation back on track. But give it no mind, I've shaped a plan I think will solve it all in my next move, Emmeline. Devmin, subject operations resume shortly. I've finished gathering all the internal information on our troublemakers, gift-wrapped a lot of it, and left it atop the local compliance adjuster's terminal. Given the incredible financial windfall this case now offers him, I expect he'll aim to deliver our former associates to the undisputed claim as soon as humanly possible. Give me a week or two after he leaves to finish cleaning up. We'll be ready to get our market back to work. Emmeline. Ah. Schemes of the secret smugglers. Okay. Maybe we don't want to do that right now. Yeah, gonna avoid that. Yeah, for now. Let's not get into this whole smuggler situation
So
here.
many rumors flying around about the rifts. The lab coats can't figure them out. Some people work.
Black powder, a small grade chemical combustible used in a variety of explosive ammunition grades and seasonings. Silver or white milk, commonly used to conduct heat and electricity, not for use in microwaves. Good advice. Anti-Spaces Corona. Glow rings around your enemies or friends. No judgment. Purple berry liqueur. You can taste purple berry in any drink. Or now you can taste purple berry in any drink. Wanted, dead or alive, Protectorate drone. Reward on delivery.
You can't spell heinous aesthetic without Auntie's choice.
Boss rockets. Deep fried dough, wrap more sausage on a stick. Launch one into lunch today. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what all's openable. So we got a cabinet in here. So the tuned down treasure hunter, it used to, I think, double proc. Now treasure hunter barely works at all. I'm getting no treasure. And I really need treasure, especially bit cartridges, because with Profligate Spender, we want to accumulate bits as quickly as possible. Alright, come on, game. Alright, like 5 more attempts here. I don't know what the odds are. I feel like maybe 10%, 20%. But I kind of feel like, you know, I know some people don't really care for this re-rolling, but I think there's interesting, you know, game mechanics to be gleaned out of doing this kind of stuff. Like, is the perk really worth taking without re-rolling a bunch? Because it's starting to seem like it rarely procs anymore. Because this is definitely not seeming really profitable. Alright. I really want to see this one proc. Okay, 3 or 4 more times here. As I said, I really want this one to proc. Alright, let's keep trying. Alright. There we go. Salted bee-free nuts, now approved for human consumption. So you've just been liberated. What now? Auntie wants to help you acclimate to your wondrous new freedom. Confused by too many new choices? Here's a handy list of strategies to help make sense of it all. Thoughtfully curated with you in mind. Only buy Auntie's products. Bits spent on our goods are returned to your pocket as your salary. It's the free market in action. Empower yourself with the latest anti-choice products. Use new ones generously and throw away the old ones. You deserve only the best. You don't have to work for Auntie to enjoy your products, but it helps. Sell your stock to anyone with the bits to pay and be sure to remind them how good you have it with Auntie's Choice. Support mankind's future prosperity. Persuade others to join our cause. Strangers aren't just customers. Strangers are just customers you haven't met. Be a dynamic individual, skipping break time to enhance your profits. Persevere through any illness or hardship. You're worth it. Be efficient. Use your newfound freedoms to ensure your destiny is filled with all the goodness bits can buy. Remember, anytime you are not shopping, it's time you could be shipping. Reach your full potential today with Auntie's Choice. Fantastic. Okay, can I get on the roof here? Probably. Nice tech. Fantastic. Prestige soda. Shiny servo. Excuse me, folks. I cannot stop sneezing. Said I'm allergic to my own failings. Okay. Magnet. Yeah. Oh. Bypass shunt. Bit cartridge. Oh, fantastic. Ow. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, we got some logs here. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Valerie's Mod Kit. Kit supplies mod and upgrade Valerie's blaster armor. Visit Workbench. Select which mods to use. Kit contains plating, screws, abrasives, solvents, adhesives, steel wool, all used to improve armor and weapons. There's also a stick of gum. Item's been sealed in a high security lockbox. Only rare advanced decryption keys may open it. Open lockbox. Advanced decryption key. We can also loot our ship now, actually. Yes, please. Ow. Okay. Okay, hold up. So I'm assuming each one has its own separate... Yeah. Okay. I'm right. Of course, I had bid Hunter proc and then I lost it, but that's okay. Or loot hunter proc, treasure hunter, whatever. Dang it. Oh, hold on. It's fine. Should have taken my free stuff when I had the chance. Okay. So now the question is, will this work? Can I get different stuff? We're figuring out how this perk works. Might be the whole thing. You're gonna check a few times. So far, it's looking like the whole lootable area rolls when you look at it. Never mind. Okay. Alright. We're not gonna do these forever. Again, gonna do, you know, some rerolls. See what happens. It definitely looks like treasure hunter, the items that you get. Are actually set to the container here. Zane's bot. This ordinary drone wears the extraordinary insignia of the Earth Directorate. Assembly instructions were available on the back of Zane and Buddy periodicals. Till an involuntary recall due to random outbursts of bullets. But this loyal, stout-hearted fellow would never harm you, a fellow agent. Probably. Premium edition Sprat. This greedy little sprat represents the worst of corporate excess. Just look at him. Small, garbed in hoarded riches. Projecting wealth to hide his feelings of inadequacy. When he enters a room, decorum leaves, but he's pretty cute. Keeping him close makes you feel a little bit richer and therefore better. Heck yeah. I love him. Okay. Rookie's reward. Finally, a weapon learns to get better, so you don't have to. Okay. We do miss out on the experience for lockpicking this, but we needed to get this. This unassuming gun acquires experiences using, increasing its power to new levels. Silencer. Silences shots, increase sneak attack damage at the expense of base damage. Okay. Welcome, Commander. Please select from the following menu. Incognito correspondence. Please allow 3 to 18 business months for response from a directorate. Archived messages. To incognito. Subject, read mission failure. Maintain your cover and continue observation of Arcadia Colony until further orders. To incognito. Subject, read Arcadia report. Confirming receipt of latest report. Your additional inquiry into extraction has also been received. Unfortunately, extraction is not possible at this time. Please allow 6 to 12 months to lapse before submitting another request. To incognito. Subject, read extraction request. The Earth Directorate recognizes your contributions over the past 6+ years, but as it is of the utmost importance you continue your observations of the colony. Extraction request denied. Unsent messages. Earth Directorate HQ. Subject, what's wrong with you all? I've done everything you've asked. More even. Why am I still here? Every message I send, all these months, years even, I'm waiting in between. I'm just screaming into the void, aren't I? Extraction's never happening, is it? Do none, subject none. I'm hearing some worrisome buzz that the Protectorate took a doctor off to mental refreshment last month. Tell me they didn't nab you. Just a word letting me know you're alright would be enough. I know I don't deserve more. Okay. Moonman Bubblehead Season Pass Reward, liberated from Space's Choice, an anti-Cleo's hostile merger. The beloved Moonman mascot's now free from all intellectual property protections and thus subject to Auntie's merchandise and bliss displayable collectibles. It's not the best choice in Bubblehead Season Pass Rewards, it's the only choice. Save as we go here. Oh, what do we got here? Finished drone model. Simple model kit. Completed with love and patience. All it needs now is some paint. Automechanical model kit, another of Niall's hobbies, currently in progress. Constructing these models must be satisfying for someone who likes to tinker and polish, whose idea of fun also involves a little monotony to escape the frenzy of daily life. Few nubs like to get around the runner, probably from when he was last at work on this kit. Did, because we spent so much time, Niles do some models? Is that what's going on here? He made a thing because we had him just sitting on the ship? Could be, you know? Crumbled list. To do. Repair leaky pipe in Eric's room. Order Val to run self-diagnostic. Cook dinner. Sprout West. Bullet points have been violently crossed off. Store all intoxicants in the safe. Hide the safe key with Val. It's the lockpick 4 task here. Get the key in this room. It's laying right here. Commander's safe key. let's see if we get a treasure hunter proc here. Let's see what happens. We might have already generated the items inside. We'll do a few more here. Okay. I think we already generated the items. So let's do this. I could be wrong. We might not have already... We're learning. We're gonna see if we can get some treasure hunter proc here. So I'd very much like extra loot. We did get the proc. All right. Hibernation suit, originally designed for use inside long-term hibernation pods. The suit's specially padded to help prevent bed sores and freezer burn. Hibernation helmet. When paired with a hibernation suit, this helmet provides a moisture-resistant barrier to help keep its contents fresh. Num Rum. Taste more and feel less with Num Rum. Ascendant Bourbon makes the ice-proof cocktails ever concocted in our labs or any labs. Oh, we got this. Adreno Spoon Boom Starter. Primarily grants a small instant heal and small heal over time on use. Yeah, we'll do that for sure. Light Pistol Reflex Sight, 1.75 magnification, increase critical hit chance, reduce recoil, reflexively kill people. Okay. Eva, where's Becky? +1 toxicity crash threshold, 0G shooters, roll winger. Commander's safe key, this key likely opens the safe in the commander's quarters in the incognito. Music box. This box plays the happy Cispig when the lid's open. Beloved throughout Arcadia and beyond. Okay. Bracelet. With all the fighting in Arcadia, what do baubles and trinkets such as this matter? Apparently quite a lot, given that people are still willing to buy this. Small metal ring was most likely designed for use on a finger, but big dope customers could find alternative places to wear it. Anti-space is chrome. Blow rings around your enemies or friends. No judgment. primer times 1. Oh, because I took it off. Yeah. Yeah, we're flying solo right now. Let's poke around here. We gotta make a save. Tribute dignity is pride you can swallow. Shock rod. Enemies defeat will be positively guaranteed. Shells. Ammo is 100% non-reusable. Do not attempt to recycle, refill, or consume. Hold on. Now that it's daytime here. Ew. I'm gonna need a little bit. How do we do that? Pungent subject used to reduce the friction between two objects, not intended for personal use. Good to know. Salted bee-free nuts. You can't grab items while jumping, huh? Ah, dang it. There's a container there. Well, thank you, autosave. Let's see, we can get said container. Give me some stuff. Please give me extra loot. Try like 5 times here. Now you might be saying, Rowan, please just to stop with the reloading. Can't. Makes me happy. Would you deny me my happiness? Would you deny me my right? You know, I hate when people call it save scumming. Makes it sound like there's something scummy about it. Saving and loading is a factor of the game. And when there's randomization, what am I to do? Accept my own failings? Take the lumps that life gives me? I got too much of that in real life. I'm playing a video game. Gosh darn it, I am going to use my tools of time manipulation to go back and redo things the way I want them to be done. And if you've got no regrets in life, then good for you. Timey-wimey, you know, rewindy stuff just ain't for you. But it is for me. I got regrets. So, think not what save scumming can do for you, but think what you can do for save manipulation. I don't know if manipulation's better. We'll call it Roawyning. Nah, I don't know about that one either. We'll just call it doing what the game developers intended when they put the save and load feature in the game. Seriously though, I really can't stand when people, you know, call it save scumming, 'cause it's like, I'm not doing anything wrong. There's plenty of people out here that I see, they're like, turn the difficulty down to low. No. Like, you got your thing. That's what you want to do? Alright. That's a form of game manipulation right there, too. I got my thing. I like loot. Loot makes me happy. I play games to feel happy. Getting more loot from said game makes me more happy. Ergo, I like happy. Alright, 2 more. This one's just not spawning stuff here. It might not be able to. Alright. Can't do it forever. Hey, some bits. Because of Profligate Spender, all the bits we get are going to really add up later. Heavy rounds. The term heavy means for use in heavy firearms. Ammo itself is really light, actually. Long rounds, the most accurate and dependable rifle ammo we make. bodies rather than containers. Pretty sure is how that works. Okay. Random bit cartridge there. I mean, not random. Obviously, the developers put it there. Okay. Alright. Some kind of thing crashed into this. Okay. I'm gonna ignore the sprats for right now. Do I have enough? Okay, there's a secret here, but I don't have enough observation skill yet. So we'll deal with that coming up. Triple barrel shotgun. While others offer mere double barreled shotguns, Andy's Choice offers triple barreled power. The Raptor Pro is the premium choice for big gang hunters and cargo security agents alike. Ooh, more bit cartridges. Commemorative toss ball. The toss ball used in Kelvin Tran's winning foot goal in a game of 7 Anti-Cleo's Darlings vs. Rizzo's Rangers. Interstellar Series 2351, property of Aiden Jassarillo. Okay, I want to leave the, healing stuff here. Extra holster. Gain an additional weapon slot. Step aside, ankle holster. Shoulder holster is yesterday's news. Now you be the talk of the town with a new concealed head holster. Try not to put anything too sharp in it. High society cigarettes. The finest cigarettes for the most discerning smoker. Yeah, we're gonna leave those right now. Moderation mini rolls, bite size for arbiters. Yeah, we'll deal with these sprats soon. Not right now. I'm not chasing you, Space Rat. In fact, I have no beef with you, Space Rat. Yeah, they scattered. That's fine. Container spotted. I'll try a few times here. Come on. Come on, treasure hunter. Just need you to roll good. Roll me some loot. That's all I need. I just need you to roll me the good loot. Roll it up. No? I can't has good loot. Come on. Just a few tries here. Big roll. Big loot roll. Big loot roll. I'll even stand right over top of it. And all I need to do is look down. Alright. Like 3 or 4 attempts here. completely unsuccessful attempts. Okay, come on. Alright. Come on, game. Like 2 more just for good measure. There might be certain containers that can't. I'm beginning to think that that's the case there. Alright, fine. Fine. Lucky Spratfoot. For the superstitious among us, carrying a lucky Spratfoot means bad events will pass you by. Of course, it didn't pass by the Sprat, did it? No, we got a different container. This container could loot roll, right? Maybe you are the one. The destined one. Please give me what I desire. Treasure Hunter Brock. Huzzah. Important announcements. To all subjects of the Protectorate, subject invasion of corporatists. From Consul Thoreau, the scourge of unfettered capitalism has... Actually, they wouldn't talk like that. The scourge of unfettered capitalism has come to Arcadia and brought with it the seeds of its own destruction. Their invasion armada exacerbated the rift anomaly, which was naturally occurring and well within our ability to control, causing it to fracture the aether further, sending invisible tendrils in all directions. This has closed the colony off from any support that may have been awaiting, but has caused us no harm, being self-sufficient in every way. These bit worshippers will soon taste defeat. It is your duty to resist their sugared temptations, processed promises, and low-quality goods they are using to try to subjugate our beloved colony. Do not hesitate to sacrifice your life to stop them, or to report your fellow subjects for collusion or weakness. Any subject caught with their products will be dealt with. Praise to the Sovereign. To all subjects of the Protectorate, subject betrayal of the Order of the Ascendant. As of this day, the Order of the Ascendant have declared themselves enemies of the Protectorate. That they have chosen to do so in the wake of the corporate invasion of our beloved colony attests to their true nature. It is now obvious that the corporate incursion was somehow helped by the traitors of the Order, else it would have been crushed before it began. Rest assured, the Sovereign knew of their treachery well in advance of their betrayal, and thus was not taken by surprise. Any communications from, to, or involving the Order in any way are now to be considered enemy correspondence and must be forwarded to the Ministry of Accuracy. Glory to the Protectorate. To Fairfield Landing Pad personnel, subject decommissioning of landing pad. Vigilant Norden. By order of Vigilant Norden, the Fairfield Landing Pad is decommissioned, effective immediately. All repair outfits are to be halted. All remaining automechanical units are to be relocated to support our valiant war effort. and all subjects currently assigned there are to report to Constable Hawthorne's office for reassignment. The continued targeting of the landing pad by our vile corporatist enemies has been ineffectual at best, and has not in any way contributed to this decommissioning. Our automechanical losses are insignificant and barely worth mentioning, and rumors of the imminent fall of Fairfield to the greed-loving corporatists are not only untrue, they are treasonous. Glory to the Protectorate. Alright. Biomass grenade. A sticky grenade that explodes after a small delay, dealing corrosive damage in area. Biomass is very corrosive. Use full protective gear. Goggles will do nothing. A nice view from up here. Alright. Let's save before I fall off this thing. We're gonna head to Fairfield again. Actually, there's a place full of loot over here. Basically, right now, I'm trying to get as much looted money as possible before we level up. Trying to avoid killing any sprats or anything until I level up as well here. Fried Scrabble patties. Contain bits of shell and or parasites. Reheat thoroughly. Okay. 100% Scrabble. No additives, no stabilizers, just pure liquefied Scrabble meat. Yum.
I mean, this whole capitalism thing isn't so dreadful after all. It even allowed me a choice between fishing and sanitary engineering.
That's far more freedom than we were ever offered while living under the Protectorate.
Also, brace yourself for this. Can you believe we receive pay, that is to say, monetary remuneration for our work?
What a novel concept. And we receive 2 rest days a year, which are also paid? We'll be compensated for doing literally nothing? I believe it's called a vacation.
I know! So exciting!
Sprats, okay.
And next week, we're to be receiving audit. Truthfully, I haven't the faintest inkling what an audit is, but it sure sounds exciting. Or possibly delicious.
I mean, wonderful. Wonderful audits. Now we got a container here. Actually, I should find out where all the containers are first. Once we know where the containers are.
I mean, this whole capitalism thing isn't so dreadful.
Alright. Actually, is there autosaves? No. Autosaves never happen when I need them.
I mean, this whole capitalism thing isn't so dreadful after all. They even allowed me a choice between fishing and sanitary engineering.
That's far more freedom.
Could
than
make
we're
for a
ever
remarkable
offered while
flashman
living
power
in
source from Washington. Oh.
Also, brace yourself for this. Can you believe we receive pay, that is to say, monetary remuneration for our work?
What a novel concept. And we receive 2 rest days a year, which are also paid. We'll be compensated for doing literally nothing. I believe it's called a vacation.
I know,
Going.
so exciting.
Yay, vacation.
And next week, we're to be receiving...
Yay, audits. Alright. Do you want to spawn some cool loot? I just want you to spawn some cool loot. Please. So what we've learned is the items from Treasure Hunter are 100% predefined. It seems. It does not seem like any loot in this game is random. As far as I can tell. Alright, we'll do like 4 or 5 times here. Which makes me want to reload on containers even more when I know it's preset stuff and not completely random. Not gonna lie, that's kind of the way the bit crumbles here. Alright, come on. Few more, please. I just want sweet, tasty loot. Come on. I do not think this can spawn sweet, tasty loot. I think this spawns nothing but bitter disappointment and sadness. Alright, 2 more. 2 more for good measure. Alright, I'm beginning to think this is based on the type of container. Pancakes. Low subjects eat tribute-bound pancakes because waffles lead to chaos. Oh. Chaos waffles. Chaos waffles sound incredible. Crabble meat. This chunk of tender crabble meat is fragrant and juicy, but wholly inedible. Heavy processing allows it to be used in a variety of cooking recipes, artificial flavorings, and hygiene products. Crabble shell, tough, flexible material often utilized in armor to enhance projectile resistance. Subtle odor of rotting shellfish helps recruits build character. Pay tribute to the sovereign with your lungs. Siege mentholated cigarettes. Defeat bad breath with every breath. Free sliced bread. It tastes fresh because it was. Tank gold's a low viscosity heat transfer fluid used by mechanicals to regulate the internal temperature. It's almost certainly toxic. Energy canister holds power cells for non-mechanical. Oh, that. That seems like a container. Oh no, I found more! No! Okay. It's fine. So many containers. Boom. Treasure under proc. It's huge. Gotta get that sweet treasure under procking. Oh no. Oh crud. I didn't save. Why didn't I save? Okay. There's so many containers. Okay. Treasure hunter, please proc for me. Treasure hunter. We do like this. Let me just... Yeah, we just look. We just look. Look to the left. And see the sweet, sweet loot. All the loot. For me. Alright, big pile of treasure, please. I would like to order one big pile of treasure. All the treasure, please and thank you, sir. See? And that's why we do it. So that's getting more profit spender money saved here. That's gonna be a big value here. We got to do it. We got to. Then we just turn around. never before. Turn around, and the box has like great things like you never see before. I don't believe you, game. I know you got treasure hunter goodies. I'm gonna have them. I'm gonna have them. Treasure hunter goodies for me. That's how we do.
With another cupboard full of wisdom. With his golden bestowment, report anyone seen ignoring this broadcast.
That seems like something that can have.
To you personally at this time of conflict, because I know my voice brings you comfort. Yet those who
Guy's in the way.
are no cause for concern.
Here we got a fridge. Alright, we got two big containers in here.
With his golden bestowment.
Alright.
With his golden bestowment. Report.
Alright.
With his golden bestowment. Report any.
Nope. Should turn off the radio here. That's gonna get annoying.
With his golden bestowment. Report anyone seen ignoring this.
Okay. I gotta remember not to take the medical stuff until I have a perk that gives me more when picking those up. We know the fridges can roll extra treasure under, but can the medical bags here? Alright. I feel like this thing 100% should roll some extra stuff. Come on. Like 4 or 5 attempts here. Give me something good. Again, you think that these doctor bags cannot roll extra treasure under stuff. Starting to get proven in that regard. Which is really unfortunate, actually. Okay. Most unfortunate indeed. It is looking very likely that this is in fact the case. 2 more for good measure. So it is looking 100% based on the type of container. Alright. Wearing this instead of identification tag is a good way to get demoted by your superior officer. Bracelets. Necklace. Music box. Science Adventures Quarterly, Volume 6 of 10. A fiction periodical chronicling the exploits of Earth Directorate agents Commander Zane and her sidekick Buddy. Label inside the cover reads, SAQ, Volume 610 from the Library Redactor Quesnel, Ministry of Accuracy. Pocket Watch. This mechanical marvel keeps perfect time in various gravities, including 0G. However, do not get it wet. Subjected to temperatures over 350 degrees Kelvin or under 270 Kelvin, or eat it. Cartridge. Alright. I know fridges should be able to loot roll here. There we go. All-purpose spray. We'll leave that here. Piscata clothing. For stoking adoration in the hearts of the people and striking abject terror into the hearts of fish. Piscata Willy Beanie. Good for storing a number of fishing hooks, so long as number is 0. Okay. Tearaway wing. Tearaway wings are not recommended for eating, chewing, or licking. In fact, just to be safe, don't do that to any part of a tearaway, okay? A whole bunch of extra loot there. Which is fantastic. We already looted in here.
You want freedom of choice. You want Auntie's choice.
Candy tobacco, also available in 2 other flavors, popcorn or sizzling cinnamon. Okay, we need our number 1 item to help us when we're stealing everything. Battle Helmet of Botero Bane. Attacks about as well as it holds water. Incognito. Pitchball card, Marc DeGeorge. +1 gadget energy meter max. So, this right here Incognito, become camouflage while standing completely still. Disguise may be ineffective against Patera rays. That's gonna help me steal everything under the sun. Oh, this perturbing issue: attack of the giant gas giant ants. Terror swarms across the colonized moons of a gas giant system as titanic ant-like aliens descend from the skies to wreak havoc with their razor-sharp mandibles. Could this six-legged invasion have emerged from the crushing depths of the gas planet? Or were they engineered by a rival corporation bent on crashing the colony's property values? Commander Zane and Buddy spelunk the treacherous depths of the ant colony to get answers straight from the giant ant queen herself. Also inside, stepladder to geosynchronous orbit and other sensational space stories. Collectible card permanently grants most stats once found. Analytical auspiters, roll tender. Okay. Make sure we're saving here. Security bourbon, stately and well measured. Get more bits. I was gonna fall to my death there.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see. Mark my words, when my deal comes through, I'll have enough bits to own this place.
For the discerning consumer, Anti-Fizzos.
Okay, we don't want to go in there. Alright.
Never catch a break. Finally find a way to get ahead, and this happens.
Boy, take this terminal and trash it. That's it. I need a smoke.
Alright. I do think we need to end the episode here, folks. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to support me on Patreon if you like what I do. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!